Howdy everybody, Mr. Galir here. Just wanted to stop in here before the video starts and let you know to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you never miss another video, and comment on what you thought about it.
To open it, we had the WWE Championship match between Cody and Solo Sikoa in a steel cage, and I thought it was an okay match. There was a funny part where like Solo was like kind of no-selling. Cody just kept continuing to smash him into the cage wall, which was funny. And we had many Cody cutters, many disaster kicks. We had a Cody cutter from off the cage, which was crazy.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
You know, your classic Cody and Solo match here. But the big thing that happened was after Cody was all done, he got the pin. He wins the match. The Bloodline comes out and they're about to ambush Cody and beat the shit out of him. Roman comes out and he walks in, closes the cage behind him, and goes to town.
Sure, he ate everybody.
He did. He ate everybody. He ate them all. Very cool entrance. I enjoyed it. The aura, if you will, is unmatched. It's everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like something was missing. I can't put my finger on it.
It was the spear through the cage. It wasn't there. That's the only thing we needed.
True, we did say that was gonna happen. Well, you said it was gonna happen and it didn't. So I guess it's your fault.
Yeah. What do you feel like was missing? Go deeper.
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just like I'm projecting like an insecurity or something. I don't really like. I can't pinpoint what it is. I think the match was good. You know what it might have been for me was just the fact that we see, later on in the night, we get a contract signed for a tag team match.
Yeah. And
it's Cody and Roman, and they're going to team up to face Solo and Jacob Fatu, which I love as Solo's partner. It makes sense. He's the guy that's over right now in the Bloodline. More over than Solo, arguably.
Right.
But I think what made it a little more stale for me, I loved Roman's segment and everything. I think just like Cody still being part of it, I was like really hoping this would be the last of it and that we would get Roman versus Solo. Which will happen eventually.
Did you watch a highlight or the full episode? Did you watch a highlight?
I watched the highlight, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if they showed it in that. Cody wanted nothing to do with this. He did not want to just sign it. And there was a backstage segment where he walked up to Nick Aldis and he was like, listen, I get it. I get that you're doing this match, but respectfully, I want nothing to do with it. I'm not signing that contract. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to go talk to Roman. Like Nick Aldis said that. He's like, okay, I'm going to go talk to Roman and figure this out. So then he calls out Roman later. And then we got that whole thing. But there were numerous points through the night where Cody was like, bro, I want nothing to fucking do with this. And then, he was out there later on. And then they teamed up. And then Cody was, Cody didn't sign it until Roman signed it. Yeah. He's like, fine, whatever.
Yeah. I think regardless of all that, I still think it's like, I'm personally over it. I'd love to see Cody and go and do something else.
Sure.
With the championship. But that's me.
It's hard for me because, like, respectfully, like, what would he do?
That's another great point. It's because we have criticized his championship run.
We had the match with AJ. We had the okay match with Kevin Owens. The only feud I could see, like,
Randy.
is Randy. And then, okay, so you have the Randy feud, Cody wins, then what? You know? Like, where do you go from that? I feel like
I don't think because of that we should just default to Bloodline story, you know?
I agree. I feel like...
But I also think it's like the curse of this championship run is that he's tethered to this Bloodline story. And honestly, like, I don't see him... He might need to lose the title some other way and get a world title from, like, some completely different way for him to not be tied to this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, is, like, I feel like this run in particular is tied to the Bloodline. Like, the story has to be tethered to that. And then whatever his next run is, then he could, you know, go crazy and have all these different feuds and, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I won't go and say that the payoff was absolutely worth it. The build was great, but now that we're like the chase is always better than the actual like championship reign. Right. That's just how it is. But yeah, I don't know. Something needs to change. Something needs to happen. The Bloodline is way more over than Cody has ever been as champion, unfortunately. Yeah. Even while Roman was gone, like, this is just like what people cared about more. Right. So I don't know. We gotta find some way. But it's like, what else is Cody gonna do now? But it's like, okay, when this thing with Roman is like, when they have this tag team match, it's like, okay, what's next? Like, no matter what, we're gonna wonder what's next because nothing seems like plausible for him right now. Yeah.
And, you know, we're wondering, so it's why they're continuing to do it, you know? Keeps having us ask what's next, and that's money for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure. Yeah, man. It's money, but I don't think it's like a good wondering. It's like I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm really worried.
That's fair.
And I was watching this man's entrance, and I'm like, man, Roman without a title is like... Don't get me wrong.
He feels naked.
I don't want to... It feels... Yeah, he feels naked. It feels wrong. He looks over and Paul Heyman's not there. You know, there's a lot of things missing. And I think that's part of it too. But, like, I don't want another 4-year title reign. But I definitely, like... There's no way Roman doesn't somehow get another championship in the next, like, couple of years.
Yeah.
I just hope that when that happens, that he doesn't hold it for like a stupid amount of time.
Maybe he'll face The Rock and get the People's Championship.
Yeah.
That belt that The Rock has. No.
Yeah, and it's like exclusive to like Samoans. Only Samoans can like win it off of each other.
Yeah, right.